yesterday the unemployment rate dropped to a 48-year low. Economists expect the RBA to keep lifting rates next month, then I assume.
Next month, we're looking at 50 basis points. Most economists think it's going to be 50 basis points again. That'll be quite a few months in a row now, 3 months in a row of 50 basis point hikes. So the cash rate's going to be going higher. We know that. It's 1.85% at the moment. It's probably going to be 2.35% in a couple of weeks. But just recapping the unemployment numbers from yesterday, it was a surprising set of numbers from the Bureau of Statistics. It's not often that the number of jobs during the month actually decreases by almost 41,000, but the unemployment rate goes down as well. And that's due to the participation rate there on the screen, which fell from a record high down to 66.4%. So when they measure the total size of the workforce, because it was smaller, for some reason, the unemployment rate shrank with it. So the unemployment rate came in at 3.4%, 48-year lows. You can see the next page, the slide, next following slide, you can see how the unemployment rate's really been ticking down over the last 2 years, and it is almost getting towards record lows. The record low was just above 2% in early 1970. So it's getting towards that level. I don't think it's going to get that far. The Reserve Bank thinks it's going to be at 3.4% for the rest of this year. But looking at where the rate's at now, it's probably going to get a little lower towards the end of this year, and it's going to coincide with interest rates continuing to rise for us.
Yeah, Ed, looking at that graph, I mean, it's more good news when it comes to the jobs market, but it does seem to be slowing down, doesn't it?
Definitely. Look, it's definitely started to slow down over the last sort of 6 or 7 months. The movement in the unemployment rate in 2020 and 2021 was a lot more each month. It'd be by sometimes 1% it would go up or down. But now the job market is much more stable. It's a very tight market. Yesterday, the ABS actually put out some stats showing there were more jobs available in the month of May than the number of people that were unemployed during the month of July. So there's actually a lot of jobs out there, but obviously employers are still struggling to find workers because there may be a lot of jobs out there, but the employers aren't necessarily filling those jobs with the right people. So it's still a challenge, and obviously the Job Summit for the government's coming up in a few weeks in September, so look forward to that.
Yeah, all wrapped up in the migration debate as well. Ed, thanks so much. We'll check in soon.
Thanks, Laura.